Begin tonight with continuing coverage on the legalization of marijuana. Most suburban municipalities, villages, townships, and cities are saying no thanks when it comes to recreational marijuana sales and businesses opening in their communities. But there are a couple bucking the trend, and you might be surprised to find out which ones they are. 24-Hour News 8's Barton Dieters has been digging into this issue. He's here now with the details tonight. Barton.
Well, Leon, in Kent County, 55% of voters approved Proposal 1, which decriminalized the use and possession of marijuana and allowed for eventual production and sales. In Ottawa County, 58% of voters said no. But regardless of the votes, most municipal leaders have begun moving forward to opt out of having marijuana businesses.
I don't want marijuana in my community. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to smell it. You want to do it in the basement of your house with a medical marijuana card. That's your own business.
That was a sentiment of Hudsonville Mayor Mark Northrup, where his constituents rejected Proposal 1 by nearly 2-1. But in communities like Kentwood, Wyoming, Sparta, and Walker, where voters approved the marijuana initiatives, those cities also moved quickly to opt out. But in this quaint city of 4,000, Lowell city leaders have decided to stay in the game when it comes to marijuana sales and production.
They were very well educated throughout the entire process, and they listened to both sides of the argument for and against doing it.
In Lowell, voters there approved Proposal 1 with 59% of the vote. 984 yes to 689 no.
At the end of the day, they felt that it was in the best interest for the city to opt in.
Now the city will have to make some decisions about how many stores they will have and where they will go, as well as where the production facilities would be allowed.
I sense the downtown is probably not going to be where they want to allow this.
Burns said the council felt it was better to face the reality and move to control how these businesses came to the area.
The council felt was the fact that it was apparent to them that there was a need in the area for this, and the council took the position that, well, we might as well move forward and allow it.
And Ottawa County is near unanimous that marijuana sales will be banned, with one exception. Crockery Township, a community of 4,400 between Spring Lake and Coopersville, is deciding to wait and see. Leon Still is the township supervisor and a former state representative and senator who is used to reading the fine print of legislation. He determined that municipalities have up until the end of 2019 to decide, a contention backed by those who actually wrote the proposal. Every other municipality in Ottawa County has opted out, but Still said Crockery wants to see how everything shakes out. Crockery, where 51% of voters approved Proposal 1, is home to a medical marijuana dispensary, and Still says there's been no problems there.
We've not had one person come to a meeting and say, why are you doing this? Actually, we've had maybe a half a dozen that have come in to voice support.
Lowell leaders say they've not gotten any negative feedback from residents about its position.
Well, we got more complaints on the biodigester, put it that way.
Of course, voters in any of these municipalities can gather petition signatures to put the issue of marijuana businesses on the ballot and override their elected leaders. Live in studio, Barton Dieters, 24-Hour News 8.